3D visualization and Cubicost cloud collaboration platform. TAS helps you to achieve an impressive level of efficiency and gets your project off to a great start. Cubicost TRB 5D BIM quantity takeoff for rebar. With TRB's built-in calculation parameters, users can get the most accurate data for rebar quantities and various rebar schedules at all times. In addition, TRB's 3D visualization presents you with reliable rebar quantities, and that means you get the most precise and flexible quantity extraction, leaving nothing in the gray. Cubicost TME 5D BIM quantity takeoff for mechanical and electrical. Current industry practices pose a huge challenge for experts looking to generate accurate MEP quantity reports, which could cause negative impact on project efficiency. But this issue doesn't have to be the norm. With TME, users can digitally calculate MEP quantities with comprehensive features. Equipped with incredible visualization tools, precise identification methods, and built-in standard calculation rules, TME is more than able to elevate your work experience and efficiency. Cubicost TBQ 5D BIM Digital Cost Estimation and Management. Cost management can be a time-consuming affair, but this doesn't always have to be the case, as TBQ offers a lean data management to your cost data. With TBQ, you will be able to streamline workflows and experience better collaboration between stakeholders, all of which is made possible by consolidating vital data such as rates, tenders, and various cost analysis within a unified platform. All your valuable cost data can be centralized, reused, and analyzed in TBQ to provide better insights, thus helping you evaluate and generate new tenders with just one click. Experience the flexibility to generate BQ report easily in various formats and the capability to collaborate with other project stakeholders. By bringing together all stakeholders onto a single platform, Global Cubicost ensures smooth flow of information and streamlined work process between team members. Global Cubicost advanced digital solutions have tremendously helped AEC firms to accelerate their efforts towards the digital transformation to achieve maximum efficiency and accuracy. Global Cubicost 5D BIM Digital Cost Management Solution has been a cornerstone of the construction industry and provides complete support to users throughout the project lifecycle. Organizations from around the world choose us as their partner to make their cost management and team collaborations smoother than ever. Simply by using Global Cubicost 5D BIM Digital Cost Management Solution. Global Cubicost, the #1 trusted 5D BIM Digital Cost Estimation Solution in Asia. Connect with us today. Over time, the AEC industry has gone through rapid changes and innovations to face ever-evolving new challenges. Digital transformation in the AEC industry necessitates the use of 3D visualization to handle more complex construction projects. The lack of digital solutions will lead to costly and time-consuming errors related to quantity takeoff, drawing interpretation, and design coordination. These lead to poor project accuracy, low productivity, and delays, which result in cost overruns and compromise in building quality. But all of this can easily be avoided. Introducing Global Cubicost 5D BIM Digital Cost Management Solution. It brings the power of advanced tools, 3D capabilities, cost management, and other digital solutions to developers, contractors, subcontractors, and consultants. Global Cubicost offers 4 types of BIM-based solution that will cover your construction project management lifecycle. With TAS, TRB, TBQ, and TME, you will be able to plan projects effortlessly and streamline processes during the tender, design, and construction stage. Experience smooth collaboration and work efficiency among all project stakeholders over the entire project lifecycle. Furthermore, with the Global Cubicost series, users can now strengthen the collaboration by sharing BIM model data online across all project stakeholders. Cubicost TAS 5D BIM Quantity Takeoff for architecture and structure. With TAS, users can experience fast and accurate quantification of 2D drawings and 3D models. Thanks to localized built-in measurement rules, deductions are processed automatically with visible and traceable calculation expressions in 3D, making examination tasks easier. Combining incredible 3D visualization and Cubicost cloud collaboration platform, TAS helps you to achieve an impressive level of efficiency and gets your project off to a great start. Cubicost TRB 5D BIM quantity takeoff for rebar. With TRB's built-in calculation parameters, users can get the most accurate data for rebar quantities and various rebar schedules at all times. In addition, TRB's 3D visualization presents you with reliable rebar quantities, and that means you get the most precise and flexible quantity extraction, leaving nothing in the gray. Cubicost TME 5D BIM quantity takeoff for mechanical and electrical. Current industry practices pose a huge challenge for experts looking to generate accurate MEP quantity reports, which could cause negative impact on project efficiency. But this issue doesn't have to be the norm. With TME, users can digitally calculate MEP quantities with comprehensive features. Equipped with incredible visualization tools, precise identification methods, and built-in standard calculation rules, TME is more than able to elevate your work experience and efficiency. Cubicost TBQ, 5D BIM digital cost estimation and management. Cost management can be a time-consuming affair, but this doesn't always have to be the case, as TBQ offers a lean data management to your cost data. With TBQ, you will be able to streamline workflows and experience better collaboration between stakeholders, all of which is made possible by consolidating vital data such as rates, tenders, and various cost analysis within a unified platform. All your valuable cost data can be centralized, reused, and analyzed in TBQ to provide better insights, thus helping you evaluate and generate new tenders with just one click. Experience the flexibility to generate BQ report easily in various formats and the capability to collaborate with other project stakeholders. By bringing together all stakeholders onto a single platform, Glodon Cubicost ensures smooth flow of information and streamlined work process between team members. Glodon Cubicost advanced digital solutions have tremendously helped AEC firms to accelerate their efforts towards the digital transformation to achieve maximum efficiency and accuracy. Glodon Cubicost 5D BIM digital cost management solution has been a cornerstone of the construction industry and provides complete support to users throughout the project lifecycle. Organizations from around the world choose us as their partner to make their cost management and team collaborations smoother than ever. Simply by using Glodon Cubicost 5D BIM Digital Cost Management Solution. Glodon Cubicost, the #1 trusted 5D BIM Digital Cost Estimation Solution in Asia. Connect with us today. Over time, the AEC industry has gone through rapid changes and innovations to face ever-evolving new challenges. Digital transformation in the AEC industry necessitates the use of 3D visualization to handle more complex construction projects. The lack of digital solutions will lead to costly and time-consuming errors related to quantity takeoff, drawing interpretation, and design coordination. These lead to poor project accuracy, low productivity, and delays, which result in cost overruns and compromise in building quality. But all of this can easily be avoided. Introducing Glodon Cubicost 5D BIM Digital Cost Management Solution. It brings the power of advanced tools, 3D capabilities, cost management, and other digital solutions to developers, contractors, subcontractors, and consultants.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our join our Golden Cubicost third workshop. And my name is Declan. I'm a account manager of our Golden company. And today also our technical professional manager Roy will join us to show us the operation of our Cubicost. And today we not only introduce BIM-related solutions, but also combine actual projects to show you how Cubicost can manage volumes and cost with 5D BIM process. And the whole workshop will be divided into two parts. In the first part, I will give you a brief introduction of our Cubicost BIM solution. In the second part, our professional technical manager will demonstrate the actual application of the BIM solution. So for my part, and I will show you the overall of our BIM Cubicost solution and the BIM solution TS quantity takeoff for architecture and structure, and also the BIM solution TPQ for the cost average. So when we talk about BIM, so what is the BIM and also the 5BIM actually? So the BIM actually is a digital representation of the construction process to facilitate the exchange and interoperability of information in digital format. And BIM actually is divided into many small groups. Each BIM group has the specialized functions. And the standard example is still known to everyone now, like the 3D BIM geometry, 4D BIM time, and BIM 5D BIM twice, or even 6D or 7D BIM. In particular, BIM is still developing continuously, as evidenced by the fact that we have new BIMs like 8D BIM, 9D BIM, and 10D BIM or later, and maybe even more. So we cannot know everything, and we'll only choose and work with BIM for the part of our work. For example, those who work in design learn about 3D BIM construction organizer, 3D BIM, and construction organizers learn about 4D BIM progress and the bidding and estimating. And also the bidding and estimating staff will learn about the 5D BIM, about the cost estimation. So the numbers 3, 4, 5, 6 BIM are not just steps, but simply names for the solutions. And many companies often have the mindset of planning BIM 3D well, then 4D, then 5D. But clearly, you see many cases where BIM 5D is necessary and apply earlier. For example, investors at the facilities assessment step or bidding steps at contractors. And regarding 5D BIM, it can replace the traditional hand calculation and 2D joints calculation method. Combined with the visual model, it can achieve cost reduction while improving productivity and the quality of the entire project. So before we introduce our Cubicost, let me just have a brief information of our Golden company. And we provide the digital solutions covering the entire life cycle of buildings. And now we are the top one company in China in the field of construction engineering. And we also have the 24 years focus on practical experience in the construction industry. And now we also have the cooperative customers, a lot of cooperative customers, and also we have a lot of branches and all over the world. So, for example, we have some branches in Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, and also in New York and Middle East. Okay, so actually Cubicost solution, 5D solution, we have the 4 solutions for the different field of the quantity surveyors, cost manager, and estimators. The first one, TAS, is the BIM-based quantity takeoff for architecture and structure, and TRB for regard quantity takeoff, TME for the MEP, and the TBQ is the BIM-based view of quantity and costing. And Cubicost can involve the entire building life cycle, including pretender stage, tender stage, and construction stage. In the pretender stage, Cubicost can do the quantity takeoff quickly through 3D modeling, and also can do BQ calculation according to the calculation results. After that, the e-tender system can easily conduct tender evaluation, analyze. And when we go to the construction stage, the contractors can use the previously 3D model to modify or use it for construction guidance. And it can also be used for mature order, progress claim, and variation order. So the logic behind the Cubicost solution is based on the working principles of quantities and cost management engineering. Whether the input is the 2D drawings like AutoCAD or PDF, or a 3D file format like Revit or IFC model, and the goal is to create a view of quantities report. Following the BIM method, everything needs to be connected through one model. And the 5D BIM model is actually the BIM model that contains the cost information. So how to put the value as well as cost into the BIM model? Now the quantities, also known as the BIM model, with available tools integrate in TS, TRB, TME, specially designed to get the volumes such as geometric features, measurement rules, and structure information, and we can quickly build a model. And the intuitive nature of the model will facilitate easy volume management and tracking. To manage the cost, we have the solution powered by TBQ called Tender of Bill Quantities, along with additional information such as BOQ, pricing, schedule, and participants. With all these components, we are able to create a comprehensive BIM QS model that allows for the rapid creation of tender and business benchmarking reports. And the combination of BIM quantity takeoff and BIM costing provide a complete and linking data related to quantity takeoff and cost management for companies. These optimizations enhance the capabilities of quantity surveyors. And now we are going to go into each aspect of each solutions, starting with volume BIM, TAS. So TAS actually is a 5D BIM solution for architecture and structure. The TAS is, the logic actually is very simple. So in TAS, we support importing the 2D drawings and also the PDF drawings, and even the IFC model or Revit model. And in TAS, you can identify the drawings and even the 3D models, combined with the embedded measurement rules such as SM7, SM4, or NRM2, and finally generate the country report. In TAS, we can do the quick and easy takeoff through converting your 2D drawings to 5D model. And also support the Revit version like 2023 and below, and IVC import for seamless BIM workflow. And also in TAS, we support a smart finish assignment, and you can assign a room and automatically generate all the finishes, and finally generate the quantity report. And for the detailed calculation, TAS can do the auto deduct for the intersections or adjust to your preference. And also, TAS enables you to extract the quantities on and offset freely for construction zone planning, progress claim preparation, subcontractor, supplier management. In addition, you can even obtain the accurate quantities that were done by a specific subcontractor in a specific program claim on a specific zone with only one click. So here's our set associate segmentation for the progress claim by tree. And each tree work is clearly separate with the distinctive colors by default. And now you can select any entities and associate tree works to be included in a segmentation. And quantities are segregated and displayed by segmentations. So you can see from this video, and in our TAS, we have segmentation functions, and first step, just create the segmentation in the element list, and then you can set the calculation scope to determine that what are those elements you want to calculate as for that claim. And after that, you can start to draw the segmentation on models according to the work done progress. You can possibly obtain from sites. And specifically for some entities with different completions, you can apply the set associate segmentation to adjust. And after running the calculation, you can directly view quantities by category and also view the expression, allow you to check how each entity is calculated with segmentations. Another function is called the revision. It's mainly for the variation order. So it can comparing the variance over the joints automatically. And it can also highlight the difference with the delegate color to assist joint studies. So from this video, you can see, From this video, you can check if we have any changes in our joints, and you can import to our TAS and select the current joints and to do the comparison. And according to the changes on these joints, and you can do the adjustment in your 3D model to make sure that the changes can your changes can be adjustment in your 3D model. So you can just do some changes like delete some components according to your drawings, and then just add some components. For example, you can choose the beam elements and then do the adjustment with the attribute editor, and then just draw it in a manual way. And also you can create a different type of the beam and just add it in your 3D model. And just do a little bit adjustment in your 3D model. And after you do the changes, and you can do the calculation in our TAS. and you will check the calculation results through the quantity calculation by category. And you can set the classification and quantity and check the volume, and you will see the report can show you the before revision and the after revision, and also the changes result. Okay, so the difference actually, okay, so let me see. So that is actually the BIM quantity takeoff, because for today's workshop, we only focus on the quantity takeoff on TAS. And the after part will be the BIM costing about our Cubicost TBQ. So to explain a little bit about TBQ, and you can see that the TBQ is the integrated cost management solution from 3D to 5D BIM. And it can achieve the survey-based, central, and secure data and information management for the business. So to explain a little about TBQ, and TBQ will be an import point in the puzzle to complete the 5D BIM circle. And also TBQ is in charge of all integrating unit price into the model and turning the quantity model into the cost BIM model. And from working with service, one platform, and one Cubicost solution, the volume BIM model will be cost integrated, and the costs are easily controlled and by central data. For example, in the project, who is in charge of the work and purchasing, entering the material data, and the contractors or the boss are all decentralized, only knowing they're part of the job. From there, the data is completely confidential, even if change occurring during the work process. And in TBQ, it's actually the professional solutions for bidding, and they can connect the advice. And here we just take the contractor as an example, and TBQ can help you to do the prepare the BOQ and electronic bidding documents. So when we check the traditional process of our tender stage, we can see that for the contractor, at the first stage, we need to prepare, do the preparation of the BQ, and we need to identify the BOQ, and also do the quantity takeoff and enter the unit price. And after that, we need to do the analyze and edit it, and finally complete the bidding documents. So TBQ actually can do a lot of functions in the tender stage. For example, TBQ can identify the PDF and Excel conversions that can do the conversions and backfill. And also in TBQ, we have the unit data platform to help you to collect the price data and BQ item descriptions. And after that, do the cost data application and accumulation. And finally, we also can help you to do the team collaboration with different rules like the entity tender document, quantity, rates, and pricing and adjustment. And from the contractor side, actually TBQ greatly support the BOQ fieldings. So from accumulating the central data library, contractors use this data to make the processing decisions and creating the BQ flexibility and quickly. So the first, the BOQ preparation. So in TBQ, you can do the quickly reuse from the pre-slate projects across the multiple formats to compile the BOQs. And actually, also it can do the intelligent cross-checking between the TBQ and vehicle sources. So for the Excel and PDF identify, you can see in TBQ, we can identify the Excel from this picture. And in our TBQ, you can do the backview of price, and the data can be also shown in the Excel file at the same time. And for the PDF version, actually, in a traditional way, when contractor get the PDF drawings, and they need to convert the PDF documents for almost 1,000 pages or a few hundred pages. So it will spend a lot of time to do that.
Recording stopped.
But in TBQ, and you can just import
Recording
the PDF
in progress.
documents, and the TBQ can help you to convert all the pages automatically. And you can backfill the price and then export to PDF or Excel. And also it can do a BQ easily and quickly from other projects, like we can get the data from other projects or from other versions from a BQ library or from like Excel. And also TBQ can do the compatible with multiple data source to get the volume, such as a TS, 3D model, and TRB or Excel. So it can do the quantity live linking with TS and TRB. So for example, you do the quantity takeoff in TS and generate the quantity report. And then in TBQ, you can just import you can do the link with the TS and fill in the quantity report column to our TBQ. And after that, you can check the data and volume details from the Excel or the TRB or TS. And in TBQ, you can check this data from which project and also the quantity and the classification condition. And after that, the most important thing actually in our TBQ is that we have the unit rates and also the resource library. And it can help you to do the automatically collect and analyze the data and reduce the errors when building unit price. And also leverage the data for other projects. So in TBQ, we have the unit price of business. So it can collect and manage the price from different projects on the same platform. And after finish the project, the unit price can be also updated in our resource library. And you can reuse the price from the old projects into the new projects, which is very easier. And for our TBQ library sources, and it is an expert in storing and building unit price for a business. We always reference unit price with each other to choose the best option. And this helps business management unit price across many different projects, and all are stored on a platform called the Business Surveyor. For our build-up unit rates, it is a module used for every new projects in TBQ. And it's built into every new created in TBQ and can also be considered as the new library. So in build-up unit rates, users can easily use the unit price from many formats or from available libraries. So after that, when we want to do the price analyze in TBQ, we can help you to diversity reporting analysis method, and synthesize all project information from unit price, total volume, labor, materials, and equipment in the project. It can also automatically store it and used as comparison data from for the new projects. So for example, you can check in the build-up unit rates and just select the unit rates code, and TBQ will list all the work items that are using this unit price tag. And also you can check and analyze the unit price. Quickly summarize the total volumes, total cost, and total profits in the summary table. And it is also convenient in the developing cost plans while increasing the chance of winning the bid. And when and use as a reference source for subsequent adjustment. And after that, for our value of our report in TBQ, it can also do achievement such as the automatically generate the reports. And in TBQ, we provide a variety of the templates for the report, and can also directly updates between the BOQ and report. So for the final report, normally for the different enterprise, they have the different BQ report template, such as hide or show designate columns for prices, and insert the enterprise logo in different place, specific requirements for the pages. And in TBQ, you can customize the report template for the users as required in advance. And all users need to do is just to apply the customized report template when generating the BQ report. And also you can save the customized template for the other project that you want to use. And when we want to do the cost analysis and also on the tender evaluation, in TBQ can help you to import the record of multiple contractors at the same time, and can easily compare the cost and support many formats. For example, this is our eTender website, and the bidding documents can be saved, and the software will support the analysis of your company's bidding package over time. And you can see this is our eTender interface, and this is a way for the contractors to submit the documents and the investors to control and judge the bids. And also we have the benchmark in our TBQ, which can enhance the decision making and empower project cost control with a fast and flexible.
Recording stopped.
And also do the benchmark calculation and multiple dimensional and visualized results. So from this video, you can see this is our TBQ interface, and now we can set the benchmark information, and it can help you to automatically evaluate the project and price tags based on each item, from which you can make decisions easily or make adjustments to be more suitable during the bidding process. So you can see when you set the benchmark information, you just need to choose the key area and the key area value. And also you can save as a template for the next project. And also we also have the some default template for you to use. So after that, when the benchmark generated, you can export to Excel for your deeper references. And for our group interaction, TBQ can also link the volume department and the cost department. And you can also incorporate the model and volume into BOQ and check the update changes history of each team member when participating in the project. So for example, when the different participants, they need to do the work in our TBQ, and when they when checking on the system, the information will be displayed visually. And also you can check for the changes between the adjustment. And the different colleagues can leave the comments and notice in any box. And they can prevent the errors for the saved jobs and improve the working efficiency. Okay, so maybe in the next part, I will invite my colleagues, Roy, to show you the detailed operation of how it works in your actual work scenes. So hello, Roy.
Yes, Declan. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Also, can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Okay. So, everyone, my name is Lloyd, and I'm take responsibility for technical part today. Due to Declan have present overview of Cubicost, and with my part, I will present the detail how to use Cubicost to from tender stage to the construction stage. So this is the interface of GIS, and I have already import some drawing. So we will start with the tender stage, and we will begin with the foundation floor. So this is the foundation drawing, and I move to the foundation element. So I click paragraph. With Cubicost, we have the strong function to allow us how to identify all elements. Just few click. For example, with this biocap, I only pick satellite and select the biocap satellite and click. And then with the label, select the paragraph label and click, and then click to identify. So you can see all paragraph will automatically generate it here. And after I have the foundation, Cubicost also allows us generate the link rig automatically. For example, I want to create one link rig for paragraph, for example. Link rig for paragraph. And then I use the arrange function here. We have the arrange function here, and select the target element like paragraph and select whole plan and click. And then I will input the intention. Normally it equal 100 and confirm. So now all plugin will automatically create it below the paragraph. And also we also have the pie here. We have the pie here. So I choose the pie, use the big slide, pie slide, and confirm. So the pie we don't have label, so I just click auto identify, and then 87 pie identify in total. Now you can check in 3D model. Yeah. And after we have flooding or link rig, we can also auto excavation. For example, I want to make excavation for link rig. So I just click auto generate excavation and input some information like working space, like for example 500, and the slope angle I adjust to 60 degree and click OK. So now you can see on the foundation I have complete in few minutes. Yes, this one. And then I move to the first floor. I move to the first floor and change to the structure of first floor. I repeat the same workflow like foundation with the column. I just pick the column satellite and confirm with the column label and confirm, and then just click auto identify. So with 33 column have generated. Now you can check in the 3D model. Yeah. Okay, the same way with the pin. I have pin satellite with the pin label and then click auto identify. So now I have the column in BIM auto identify. The next element I want to share with you is how to generate the slab. For example, with each slab, we have the label for each one. So I just pick the label and then pick the slab opening line. For example, this one for elevator. I just delete and click identify. Confirm the thickness one more and click identify. So now all the column, beam, and slab have identified just few minutes. So we can check in whole building. Whole building, we have the foundation and we have the basic structure really quickly. And then after I finish the structural part, I will move to the architecture. So I will start with floor first, and then I return to the architecture drawing. With the same logic, I just did masonry works align. This masonry works align and confirm. And after that, I did door and window align because above door and window we also have wall column, and then I just click auto identify. So now on wall automatically identify. And in this step, we already built door and window highlight, but we don't have the door and window information. So we will move to the door and window and add the information of door and window to software. So I have one feature. I think every project we also have this door and window table like this one. So I just click or identify door and window table, select the table, and we just make some information to make sure everything is correct. After I confirm every information, I delete some row that I don't need it, and then click identify. So now all the door and window information have added to GIS. Then return to architecture drawing and click door and window label because door and window satellite I already built in Word. So I build door and window label and click auto identify. So on door and window will input with the exactly location in drawing. Yeah. And besides that, we also support. We will generate the lintel automatically based on location of door and window. So I move to lintel, create the first one. So I will keep the default information and use the arrange function like link on read, and I will arrange all the lintel follow all door and window and select the area that I want and right click. So now all lintel have identified based on your door and window location. So this is the basic structure, basic architecture, and basic foundation when we use the TIS. It's really convenient for campus stay And the next I want to share with all of you is how to manage the room finish. For example, we have the finish for resting floor, we have the finish for bedroom floor, and normally we also have the finish schedule like door and windows table before. So I've moved to the finish schedule, and I can put the Excel file or I can put the get data. So in this project, I have the Excel file for room finish. So I click import the Excel file and select the finish schedule, and then just make information. So click identify. So now all the room schedule have import uh, to TIS. So and now we just click by area. For example, in the part 4. So I will just go to part 4 and click all the element in all the element in room will generate it at the same time. And for example, this one we have the resting floor and we have the bedroom floor. So we need to separate the line here to separate this each room. And then I will choose the resting floor and fit in the resting floor to the bedroom floor. Okay, and this one, the part 3, for example. Okay, so now you can see all the wall finish will automatically. And as you can see, in the wall finish, we also separate different column between walls and between column because the wall because the column of wall finish and column of column finish we have different costs in your POQ. So far, I have the full model, like I have the foundation the pile cap, lighting, excavation, uh, column, beam slab, and also room finish. It's just around 15 minutes. If you have used it many times, you intend to stay and you can focus more on your tender evaluation. So after we have the full model, we can return to quantity tab to get the quantity. So I just go to the quantity, click calculate, go on floor, and click OK. And then I will click on view quantity by category, select the range, and now you can see the volume with the column. We have the correct, we have the formwork, and work also with work finish. We also separate by name, by floor, by room, and the parent entity, like how many volume, how many square meter in BIM, how many square meter in column, and how many for work. Especially your manager or just management level, they want to know what exactly this number. You just click in this cell. For example, I want to check this number, and I will use the reversely check function. So it will help you detect exactly location for your reference. And then, for example, I want to check this. I want to check this word. I click on this word and click on view expression. It will show you the expression of volume and area, and you can also check in 3D deduction. So this is the 3D deduction. You see the original quantity for per, so it is volume deduct with the door, deduct with the column, or deduct with the lintel. It is really convenient for you to explain quantity with your boss, with your subcontractor, or with your developer. Yeah. And then after you get the column, the quantity, you can also export some report for your tender submission. For example, like this Word, it will it also allow this format for submit with your stakeholder. One, and you can also export to Excel or PDF as well. So far, I have finished the first step in tender stage. That's build a QS model and take up the quantity. And the next step, I will show you guys how to link this model, this quantity from model to your POQ, and then I will return to TPQ process. We have four solutions. The first one is the GIS for architecture and structure. The second one for TRB. The next one is for MEP, and the last one for PQ and tender evaluation. So I move to the TPQ. This is the interface of TPQ. So I just create a new project, this one, and click OK. Okay, so in the step, we need to identify your POQ format from your own company or from your developer or from your consultant. So I click import. So we have many solutions we can identify from PDF. Get data from all the project or get data from from our library. So this project, I have the Excel format, so I click identify Excel, and then I will choose the PQ format, and that is the description, and then I click identify. Sorry. Just add the description and then click identify. So all the element will automatically import to POQ, and then after we have a POQ format, we can click checking and return to fetch model for example event. For example, I want to link the quantity from model to the POQ, so I return to PQ module here. We have the PQ module here, and click link with TPQ project. For example, I log in within the TPQ. Okay, I choose the project that I have created. So this is the project from TPQ. So I will link the quantity one by one. For example, this is the soil excavation. I will click in this cell and view the view quantity report. Okay, this one. I want to link the soil excavation, so I will move to the excavation. We have the soil excavation. So I will pick this column. Double click here. The quantity will link with your POQ, and also with soil backfilling. I will click on this one. We have the backfill column as well. And the next one, this is the disposal. I will link to the disposal unit. And this one is leveling and compensation. I think this is lighting. So I will choose the area of surface for lighting. The grateful, I will use the lighting column. This one. Okay. And this is the formwork for foundation. So I move to the foundation part. That is the power cap here. Power cap, the formwork of power cap. So I will use the paragraph forward here. Okay. The link correct. We have the writing. Paragraph foundation. This one. Paragraph foundation. I think this is the paragraph here. We have the column. Typing. I have the pi here and a certain number. Right. Page 1. I go to the form work. I will move to the concrete work here. For example, I want move to the BIM. So I click on BIM and click here. BIM slab here, and then click here. Column. Here, column here, down, this one, and this is for lintel. I will here and choose the lintel, and click on that. Okay, for example, and then after you get the quantity from your model, you can also click clicking. That means all information will link directly with your TBQ. So now I click return TBQ, so you can see all the quantity have automatically linked, and you can check the quantity detail as well. For example, I want to check this quantity from. So I use unit tray detail, quantity details, and then show the GIS quantity, so you can see it will show you the user have upload the time, the project, and also the quantity. So this is for quantity purpose. After we have quantities, this one we need to create a unit rate, and then I move to the view of unit rate here. So I also have some information, some data from Excel, so I use the identify Excel function. Click here and open the Excel the data. For example, if I have the unit rate details, I can open the unit rate detail and set this one as unit rate, and select add the piling and click identify column, identify. So on the data of this sheet will automatically, and I move to the other sheet for paragraph, and also set as like unit trace and click identify. This is for paragraph, and this is for excavation. I also set as unit trace, identify, and click identify. Okay, the concrete work, unit trace, identify. Okay, waterproof, unit trace, identify. Okay, so let's say the unit tray, we have the unit tray for pipe, paragraph, for excavation, for concrete, or something like that. And in unit tray, we also have the material price, labor price, equipment price, and we can adjust the total profit and get the net rate. And we can also support if you want to build more detail. For example, if you have the raw material, we have the labor, we have the equipment, we can also, for example, if I want to build a raw material price, I can use the other data like this one. We have the material, so I have the material sheets here, and set this one as raw material and click identify. Okay. And to the other sheet with the label, and will set it with the label. Click auto identify and auto identify, and change to the equipment, the equipment here, and set it as equipment and click identify. So far, I already import all data. For example, unit rate, we have some rate of pie or paragraph excavation account work with the raw material we have. We also have the cost, the labor, we also have equipment, we also have, and especially with the rate code, with all the code, we can also compare with your own library. We have a function like compare with research library. We can click here, and you can see TBQ will have you automatically compare the price of this current project and the price with your library, and you can have a good reference for your tender evaluation. One, and you can also make the sum price analysis of price. For example, this one. Okay, and it will help you show you the price analysis year by year or month by month, and you can get a good price for the project. After that, after we have the price, we can import to your BOQ. For example, I want to import this one. This one. Okay. Okay, this one. P9. Only it has the record, and the TBQ will help you calculate the total amount. And another function I want to share with all of you is how to adjust the total amount for your tender. For example, with total amount, sorry, I will finish some part here. Yes. Okay. For example, we have the total amount around 250,000, and you want to adjust it to double price to 500,000, and you can get the automatically function in analysis. We have the adjust cost, and you can adjust in the total. For example, this one we want to adjust to 500,000, and click OK, and then software will help you automatically fill in the calculator, and we will get the total amount with your it will fit with your purpose. Okay, and this is the tender state, and if you win the project in tender state, you can sell it in the first person. For example, I want to sell it in the first person. This is the first person. Okay. And when I finish the tender, I will close the project. And for example, 1 month later, the project has changed, and you need to update the volume, or you need to update the quantity in your BOQ. So how can GIS and TBQ can help you? For example, if I want to draw one more column, for example, this one, I want to the project has added more column, and you just click, you just adjust in your model and click calculate. Okay, and return to BOQ. The column will automatically update within your BQ, and then you click checking. Okay, and then you return with your BQ. Now the volume will the column already appear to quantity, and you can easily check which is the item happened in this state by compare version function. I click compare version function and select the current project with the first version and click compare. So now you can see this is the this is the item happened, and you can show change item like this is the current project and this is the last version. You can get the overview, and you can easily for making the VO quantity or VO contract with your developer. And the next question I would like to share with all of you is how to make the payment in construction stage. For example, if you win the project and you want to use the model for manage the volume of subcontractor. For example, I finish this build and I will build the tender. Then I import the new build, import the new build queue. Sorry, new build queue. And click open. Okay, set one description. Then click identify. So set description. Click identify, and then I will change this one like payment for subcontractor 1. We also have subcontractor 2 or subcontractor 3 or something. So with the subcontractor 1, we have 2 payments, the first payment and the second payment. So I will insert one more column by I will insert the one more quantity column like payment in the first one. In the okay, I will first payment and insert the one more. Insert the one more for second payment. Second payment. Okay, so for second payment, so we have the total quantity and we have the first payment, second payment. So I will click checking to update the new bill to TIS and return with TIS, and we have the new bill here. And then, for example, return with the model. Okay, for example, in the first payment, we already finished from A61 to A66, and the second payment we finished the 6 to 9, for example. So I move to the segmentation, create the subcontracting first, for example, column, BIM, and slab. With column BIM slab, we have each one for subcontracting subcontractor 1 and copy 1 for subcontractor 2. So with subcontractor 1, they will take responsibility for this area. I will just draw the area. Okay, with subcontractor 2, taking for the rest, I will draw the area, the rest. And then we also have 2 payments. So I will create new payment for column, BIM, and slab. Okay, so I will this is the first payment. And then copy to the second payment. Okay, for example, the first payment, subcontractor 1 will finish this one, and the second payment, change the name. Okay, and second payment we take this one. Yeah. Okay. So I should click calculate. Okay. Yes, And then after you click calculate, all the payment or all the quantity belong to each payment date or belong to each subcontractor will automatically match with your area. For example, if you want to check, you can check in segmentation function here, and you can also check, for example, this is the whole project. Okay. So, okay, if you want to show the quantity for each subcontractor, you can click subcontractor 1, this one for subcontractor 1, and this is for subcontractor 2, and you can also save as the picture for your contract, or you can check the first payment, which is in first payment, and which is in the second payment. Yeah, and you can also link the quantity to your POQ. For example, if I move to the POQ part, and then I will, for example, I want link the quantity of column. This one, we had a first payment and second payment for subcontractor 1. So I click in first payment first, and then view the report. Okay, with the column, with the column, we have the first payment here for subcontractor 1's first payment here, and with the second payment, we also have the quantity in here. So have you set many times and have you managed the quantity of subcontractor or the payment in the real time? And after that, you can click checking to update on the quantity to your POQ. Now you return to your POQ, and then we have the payment quantity for subcontractor 1. And this is the function for contracting state. Okay, so I just present some basic function and between TIS and TBQ, and I hope you enjoy my presentation. If you have any question, please fill in chat box or contact with the class. Okay. So next time you can continue with our event.
Okay. Thank you, Roy, for the detailed operation. And please let me share my screen. Okay. So as the Roy showed our operation of how Cubicost can manage the volumes and costs with 5D process, and you can see that for our Cubicost TS for quantity takeoff, the operation is very simple. So you can just import the 2D joints and PV joints and even Revit model to TS and combine with the embedded management rules, and you can generate the 3D model. And finally, just generate the country report. And for the TBQ, we can help you to convert the PDF and Excel file to do the price spec view, and then export the document, and also combine with the resource library and unit grades in our TBQ. You can import the historical project data and price data, and reuse the data in every project. And also in TBQ, you can do the cost data application and accumulation to help you to finish the cost analyze. So, okay. So because today we just take an contractor as an example, but in TBQ, actually we have the consultant version and also the contractor version. So because of the time limited, so we just take a contractor as an example. But if you are interested in also in consultant in TBQ, and you can also send me the email, and we'll arrange another meeting for you to give you the details of our TBQ consultant version. So you can see from this picture that in tender stage for TBQ and TAS, we can help you to to do the whole tender process from the identified BOQ, you can use the GBQ to do the price to compile the BQ, and also when you can combine with the quantity takeoff by our Cubicost TAS to fill in the price, and also we have the resource library and unit rates in our TBQ can help you to reuse the data, and we can also do the comparison with the tender addendum. So it will save you more time and save you more human resources to do the comparison. So this is how Cubicost can manage the volumes and costs with the 5D BIM process. And with our Cubicost TAS and TBQ, you can achieve the content takeoff in the digital platform, and also enhance the work efficiency in our cost estimation and tender stage. So why you win more with our TS and TBQ? So you can see from this picture that if the content takeoff of the model change, a user you don't need to link the content again. It will automatically update the content takeoff that Roy just showed you in operation. And also in a TBQ platform, it can up-to-date and real-time cost data reuse and accumulate and store cost data in enterprise level. And also the most important thing is we can guarantee the data accuracy, can reduce the copy and paste errors or manual operation errors, and can automatically do the cost analyze function and cost analysis report. And also it can increase the chance to win the bids with the more accurate estimating. So here's our the part of our project from our clients, and you can see that the first one is the residential project, and the second is the factory project. And from this, actually this is also our cloud platform, and you can upload your model to our platform and check every information. And from these two videos, you can see that this model is totally created by our Cubicost TAS, and you can check each of the floor and check the element type information in our platform, and without opening the Cubicost TAS. And you can also share this 3D model to your colleagues and to do the collaborative work. And here are some other projects from our clients. So this project from Vietnam, and they also use our TS, TRB, and TBQ to manage the volumes and costs with the BIM process. And the clients feel that when they use the Cubicost 5D solution, and they are very impressed, and also bring them to the digital stage, which is well aligned with the and also it can improve their working efficiency. Another project from the Singapore, and they use our content takeoff for TS and TRB, and they can help them to save more time and also save the manpower, more manpower. Okay, so so today for our Cubicost third workshop, we just gave you the introduction of our Cubicost 5D BIM solutions, and also the operation of how it works and how it can manage the volumes and costs with the 5D process. So the final part will be the questionnaire, and you can scan this QR code to just fill in some answers to help us to do better for our 5D BIM solution in the future. And when you finish the questionnaire, and we will you can get the latest 5D BIM knowledge and skills. So it means that every time we have the online events for events or the workshop, we can send you the email, and you can free to join us. And also we can give you the 30 days free trial license of our Cubicost TES and GBQ, and you can use it to try how it works and how it can improve your work efficiency. Okay. And also, if you have any questions, you can send me the email, this email, technocode@global.golden.com. And also you can contact me on WhatsApp. This is my number, WhatsApp number, and you can send me the message if you have any requirement. Okay, so maybe I just leave this page for a few minutes, and you can scan this QR code to finish the questionnaire. And if you have any questions now, you can also leave the message in our chat box, and our team will help you to answer the questions.